292 congressmen and 24 senators. So the base number would be 358. And one half of 358 should be what? Plus one. So yun ang simple majority. So we're anticipating, in fact, I was talking to one of the senators, and we would suggest that we hold an all senators caucus just to pick the brains of our fellow senators kung ano yung magiging position namin on the matter. Although, irrelevant naman kami rito because by sheer numbers, 24 against 292, hindi kami magmamatter. But again, kung mayroong mga malakas ng opposition and the Senate itself will have a common stand, and we may opt to make our voices heard at least in that joint session.
Sir, kayo mismo, ano yung gusto nyong masiguro dun sa declaration so that it will not be abused?
Well, yun nga, dapat lang walang abuses, but I think the armed forces is professional enough to handle the situation na talagang pick targets lang. Kung ano lang talaga yung the root cause of the proclamation or the main reason, which is the Mountie group, which is, by the way, ayaw din natin mag-escalate because alam naman natin yung ISIS, di ba? They want to control territories just like in Syria. So, mainam na rin yung merong, sa akin, this is my personal view, and I will express this if and when we discuss with our fellow senators. Ano? Pagbigyan na muna na i-contain talaga ng military yung situation because hindi simpleng matter ito na to contend with because we're dealing with armed groups and parang may religious war going on as they would want to project, diba? Ganyan yung ISIS. In fact, they were targeting Christians in that area. That's as far as the information that was relayed to me this morning.
Failure of intelligence ba yun? Failure of intel?
No, you can call it that kasi paanong nakapasok yung ganong karaming armed group. Tapos at the time when the PNP was conducting operations sa Pilon, so di ba kailangan we should have learned our lesson already from Mama Sapano. No, kailangan pati pag-extricate kasama sa plano, pati yung cover, yung buffer, lahat na dyan. But why did it happen again? But hazy pa naman yung mga reports, so we need really to find out what actually happened before we give judgment kung mayroong bang failure or not.
So warranted ba, sir, na entire Mindanao, kahit na Marawi lang, sir, yung may gulo?
Well, the President will explain that in writing when he reports to Congress. So we might as well wait for the report of the President before we render any judgment on the decision to proclaim ourselves.
Sir, tama ba yung decision ng Presidente na huwag na tapusin yung visit sa Russia because of that situation?
Of course, tama yun. Kasi maski state visit yun, something is obtaining here, especially in Marawi City. Dapat talaga yung Commander-in-Chief should be present.
Sir, may mali ba dun sa nangyaring trip to Russia na parang lahat nung mataas na post sa security, dealing with security, nandun lahat? Kaya tuloy nung nangyari doon, in command.
Well, maliit naman ang mundo eh. Maski naman nasang lugar yung mga commanders, they can easily direct operations on the ground. So, sa akin, hindi masyado malaking issue yun. The world has become smaller and smaller because of technology.
Sir, yung all senators caucus, kailan yung
nag-usap kami at least ni Senator Lauren, and I think she already called the attention of Senator Soto and Senator Recto because wala yung Senate President that we hold an all senators caucus just to discuss among ourselves muna, being the other half of the Congress as an institution. Maski sabi ko, maski by sheer numbers, talaga irrelevant naman kami. Pero at least, pag-usapan namin.
Before session?
Before session. Yun ang suggestion. I don't know if they're present or we can muster enough members to hold a caucus.
But the joint session will not happen this afternoon.
hanggang hindi pa nakapag-report ang presidente, hindi pa mag-joint session. Pag nag-report na, and that's within 48 hours, and the president is arriving this afternoon, so probably, give or take tomorrow or this evening, he will already render a report, either personal or in writing. Yan ang sinasabi ng Constitution.
So yung pag-continue sa joint session, kailangan ba within 48 hours?
Within 24 hours after the 48-hour period.
So pwede ba nyo invoke na voting separately at talagang jointly?
Hindi, malinaw sa Constitution. This is unlike the provision on charter change. Ito malinaw talaga, voting jointly. Simple majority, sinabi doon.
Sir, hindi ba na-clarify yan dun sa nung nag-joint session nung nag-martial law sa Mamasapan, no?
Hindi, pero
Talagang-
malinaw ang wordings ng Constitution sa Declaration of Martial Law, sa Proclamation. Talagang simple majority of all members, meaning hindi yung quorum lang. Meaning total number of senators plus congressmen, yun ang base number. Kukuha ka ng majority noon, yun ang kailangang makaboto to revoke. Remember, not to approve or to confirm, but to revoke. Yan ang nasa Constitution.
Pero sir, should that be an issue
Of course, the Supreme Court may also come into the picture. If somebody files a petition, pwedeng, after all, siya yung final arbiter, di ba? So pwede rin ang Supreme Court mag-act on the matter.
Pero sir, i-issue pa ba yun, sir? Ay, sorry.
No.
Issue pa ba yun, sir, na yung voting jointly or separately?
Hindi na.
Ah.
We'll address that issue kasi klaro naman.
Sir, kapag
Sir,
martial,
pag-continue sa 24 hours na yun, dapat ba within 24 hours yung decision nyo? Or you can take your time and discuss it?
I think we can take, unless merong urgency to revoke. Because remember, when we revoke the proclamation, hindi pwedeng i-set aside ng presidente yun eh. That becomes final. Walang veto power ang presidente kung nirevoke ng Congress by a majority vote yung kanyang proclamation. And that's also clear in the Constitution. Cannot be set aside.
saan in-expect natin ngayong umiiral yung martial sa buong Mindanao? Hindi pa iba majority ng sundalo at police.
Hindi, nakadeploy na sila doon.
Pero additional, ibig sabihin.
Well, ako, I would like to support the idea to deploy more military personnel just to contain the situation. Remember, maganda rin yung situation sa Sulu Basilan area, di ba? Dahil on the run yung mga ASG, but eto, nangyari naman sa Marawi, perpetrated by another group, which is ISIS-inspired. You know? And we should really attend to this problem, and we should go hand in hand with the executive in really neutralizing yung threat.
Sir, sorry, ano lang po yung mga expectations dun sa declaration ng martial law? Like, meron bang mga warrantless arrest sa Mindanao?
Oh yeah, it goes without saying, yung ano ng mga martial law. Pero iba yung concept ng martial law after the 1987 Constitution compared to the 1973 Constitution. May mga variations. Sige, okay.
Pero sir, dapat hindi ito nationwide yung martial law.
Pwede niya actually any part thereof, pwede sa mag-declare nation. Kaya lang, baka hindi pumasa na sa Congress yun kung isasama pati